Welcome back to The Reset, episode 74 with me, Sean Tucker. Who are you right now? No, I'm not talking about that version you think you are. I'm asking you the question of who are you really now? You might say, oh, my name is Sean Tucker. If that is your name, well, it's my name, but am I really Sean Tucker? If I looked a little bit deeper, I'm a father. Who am I? I'm a person from Melbourne. Okay. No, that's not entirely true either. Who am I? If you keep on asking this question over and over and over, and you get to the place within yourself where maybe you'll arrive at a different question. Who's asking the question? This is where some people's minds break. The idea is not to break your mind, it's to blow your mind. Because this is the reset. There's a reason why it's called the reset. It's to reset all of those patterns, all of those beliefs, all of those ideas of who you think you are, and actually lean into change. Because right now is happening infinitely. It doesn't stop. The only thing that has happened is that moment that just went by. That moment only exists because you remember it. What's happening now is only happening now. So it's not where I thought I would go with this episode today. But why now? Why is this important now? If you're a person who lives in your head most of the time, who's constantly strategizing, who's kind of always thinking, how can I make the best of this situation? How can I basically plan the perfect plan so that I can finally create a life that is worth living? As I say that out loud, I realize that is what I've been doing. That is the thing that I've been doing, and I'm sure it is for you too. Constantly planning, constantly strategizing, constantly missing the moment because the life that you really want to live is only happening now. And so I guess the question is, what does it really mean to drop performance and just start living? What is integrated performance and what does that mean? It means you are fully in the now moment. You are fully present and just saying whatever it is that's on your heart and your mind. Maybe there is this element of subconscious and unconscious playing out, which of course it always is. But I guess the question is, can you let yourself just speak? Can you let yourself just be? Is there a place in you where you don't have to force yourself to be something and you can actually just start existing for the sake of existing? When you're able to find that place, that is where all the fantastic feelings live. That is where you can see what life is all about. Life only happens in the now. Doesn't happen yesterday, doesn't happen tomorrow. It's only now. It's not even in the next minute. It's literally just now. And it's time to maybe start living. Because living just means that you are present. It means that you are with everything. You are responding to what's happening around you. And your response right now is limitless. Your ability to respond is infinite. You probably just don't realize it. What's happening in the Middle East right now? You're responding to it, either unconsciously or consciously. What's happening down the street, 2 doors down, inside a house where you can't actually see inside of, you're responding to that, either unconsciously or consciously. What happens at 2 a.m. when you're fast asleep? You're also responding to that. It doesn't matter which state you're responding at, whether it's conscious or deeply unconscious. What matters is that you are working towards responding consciously. Because when you start responding to life consciously, you can start creating a life. Not only what you want to live, but you can actually start impacting the people around you to start responding to their life. Maybe our conscious world exists by us responding in a way that is conscious. Maybe a world that our children can grow up in and can really thrive in is a world where we have consciously created it, not one that has happened by reactive forces at play. This is happening, so we built this. This is happening, so we need to solve this problem. That's how society is mass created. It's responding to constant problems that are happening now. But have you ever stopped and wondered, right now, what would it look like if we all just paused? And we're living in this moment right now, relative to wherever you are in space and time. The whole world just paused. What would happen? Life would certainly continue, but wouldn't the problems that exist in our mind disappear momentarily? The problems that we have created still exist because they exist only in our memory and in our past. And the environment that we exist in is only represented by what happened in the past. So maybe it's time to start creating environments where we can start to thrive in the now. And we can keep preserving life and our life forces so that we can make the most and become the best for the next generations. We can live our best life, which means it gives permission for everyone else to live their best life, which has got nothing to do with material possessions. It's got nothing to do with how successful and what you achieve. It's how you are. That's the most important thing. If you're suffering, you can't be joyful. If you're in pain, you can be joyful. Yes, but suffering, no. So make a choice. Start responding. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you found value in today's episode, just share it with one person. That's all I ask. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.